Hey everybody, welcome to the DeFi course. Now in this video we will talk about order book and AMM. Now order book is something which is related to your centralized exchanges and AMM is something which is related to your decentralized exchanges. Now if I will talk about order book is the heart of your centralized exchange. Okay, not this one but this one. And there are so many centralized exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, etc. etc. And I hope everyone knows about centralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges are simply exchanges which are controlled by centralized entities. And this is how your order book looks like. An order book consists of two things, that is buy side, this is your buy order side, and this is your sell order side. Now this buy order side simply means at what price people are willing to buy a particular cryptocurrency. And sell order is something which simply states at what price people are ready to sell their cryptocurrency. Like in this case, we will see this is our order book for BTC/USDT, means for this amount of USDT that you are seeing on the screen, people are ready to buy this amount of Bitcoin, and this is the total amount of USDT. When you will multiply these two things, you will get this total amount. In the same way, you will find you will have for this, like for this price, people are ready to buy this amount of BTC, and this is the total amount of USDT, like when you will multiply both of these things. So you can think of order book as a marketplace where people are ready to buy something and there are people who are ready to sell something. And if the buy and the sell price are like equal to each other or close to each other, like people are ready to buy, like people are, as I said, this is the price at which people are ready to sell their BTC, right? Their Bitcoin. And if there is someone who is ready to buy at this particular price, then they will simply buy this from this particular seller who is actually selling the BTC. So if you have to summarize what is an order book, so order book is a real-time continuously updated list of buy and sell orders for a particular financial instrument, and it can be stocks in a stock marketplace, cryptocurrencies or commodities, and it displays the price at which traders are willing to buy and sell, as well as the quantities they are willing to trade at those particular price, right? And we have, as we discussed, right, that we have a buy side, we have a sell side. Buy side is also known as bids because people are bidding that, okay, we are ready to buy at this particular price, and this is your sell side where people are saying, okay, this is what we are asking for. So that's why we call it as a ask side or the sell side. AMM is the heart of decentralized exchanges. Okay, again, not this one, but this one. So we have so many decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap. So AMM is the heart of those exchanges. And what are decentralized exchanges? Decentralized exchanges are simply exchanges which are not under the control of any centralized entities. So when we talk about order books, right, or when we talk about centralized exchanges, everything is controlled by the centralized entities. But when we talk about decentralized exchanges, where AMM is the heart of your decentralized exchange, AMM facilitates everything using smart contracts. So we have different AMM algorithms, different AMM formulas that we have, that we write in this smart contract. And then smart contract will take care of exchanges between different cryptocurrencies or between cryptocurrencies. And this is a beautiful thing, right? This is a beautiful thing because now we do not have any centralized entity, but this smart contract is working as a robot or something like that, which is facilitating the trade between different entities who are participating or who are using the DeFi platform. And we have so many different types of AMM models. Like we have constant product that we use in Uniswap. Actually, the previous version of Uniswap uses constant product. Then we have constant sum that is used in Balancer. Curve-based AMMs, we have hybrid AMMs, and you can see the different DeFi exchanges that are using these different kinds of AMM algorithms. So what is AMM? AMM stands for Automated Market Maker. It is a decentralized finance concept and a key component of many decentralized exchanges. And AMM is a smart contract based algorithm that facilitates the exchange of cryptocurrencies or tokens without the need of traditional order books. And this is a beautiful thing, guys, because now just imagine we have so many trades going on DeFi platforms, and there is no central entity who is actually dealing with these different people. We have our smart contract in place, and this smart contract have these AMM algorithms which are being used in order to facilitate the trade between different cryptocurrencies. And why do we call it as AMM? Because AMM stands for automated, means everything is automated by the computer algorithms, right? The smart contract, the algorithm that we use in the smart contract. And since it is a marketplace, because people are here to buy and sell, just like in order book, people are there to buy and sell. People are also here in order to buy and sell, but in this time they are using smart contracts. And then we have a maker. Makers is something which is actually providing liquidity so that the trade can happen. And we will talk about what is this liquidity and liquidity pool is all about in our upcoming video. Don't worry about it. But for now, we need some fund in order to have trading, right? Because without funds, how will people, if I want to buy something and if that particular something is not present in the marketplace, I will not be able to buy that thing, right? So we need someone who can provide us with liquidity. And we will talk about this in the upcoming video when we will talk about liquidity pool. But this is what AMM is. It is an automated market maker, which is facilitating the trade between different cryptocurrencies without the need of any centralized entity. And now you must be having this question, or if you do not have this question, you should have this question, like why we are not using order books in decentralized exchanges? Like order book is something which is being used for so much long time. Why we are not using the order book concept in the decentralized exchanges? And the reason for it is very simple. Because if you are going to use order book concept in decentralized exchanges, and decentralized exchanges solely depends on smart contracts, you will have a lot of gas fees. Means a lot of transactions will be there. And since there will be so many transactions that will be happening using the smart contract, so people have to pay a lot of gas fee in order to do trading. And that's why in order to avoid this kind of situation, we have AMM and we do not have order book. So everything from placing an order, cancelling an order, executing a trade will require on-chain transaction. And for that, people need to pay a lot of amount of gas fees, and which will upsetting a lot of people in order to use the decentralized exchanges. So that's why decentralized exchanges do not use the concept of order books. But definitely there are certain decentralized exchanges which are using off-chain order book model. Means the transactions that are happening are not actually happening on the blockchain, but they are happening off-chain, means not on the blockchain. And through this particular concept, because transactions are not happening on the blockchain, people do not have to pay any amount of gas fee, right? So they are not being charged of any amount of gas because all the transactions are happening off chain. So there are like these examples like 1inch, SushiSwap and DYDX, which are actually using the order book concept in decentralized exchanges. But yes, all these transactions that are happening off chain and not on chain blockchain. Okay. So this is it guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video where we talked about order books and AMM, and I hope you learned a lot about order books and AMM, and trust me, this knowledge is very useful as a DeFi developer. So that's why I'm explaining all these fundamentals, so that when we will move on to the topics like arbitrage and flash loan smart contracts, you are not confused. Okay.